Imagine standing at the threshold of 2025 filled with dreams, goals, and ambitions. Every new year begins with excitement, yet many find themselves stuck in the same routines, facing familiar challenges. But what if, in just 11 minutes, you could unlock a mindset shift that transforms 2025 into your most extraordinary year yet? Not through harder work or sheer luck, but by changing the way you think, act, and show up in your life. Let's break this down into 5 key principles. 5 powerful shifts that separate those who thrive from those who merely survive. Most people believe success comes from constant motivation, chasing books, podcasts, and speeches to reignite their drive. However, motivation is fleeting, like a sugar rush. It provides a temporary boost, but quickly fades, leaving you searching for the next spark. The real problem isn't a lack of motivation, it's a lack of clarity. Clarity is what distinguishes those who drift from those who achieve. When you have a clear vision, you don't need motivation to push you. Your purpose pulls you. Action becomes instinctive, not a question of should I, but how will I? Those who leave a lasting impact in the world don't rely on bursts of excitement. They have unwavering focus. Consider Elon Musk. His drive doesn't come from motivational speeches, but from a clear mission, making life multi-planetary, revolutionizing energy and redefining transportation. His clarity fuels him. Imagine waking up every day with complete certainty about what you need to do and why it matters. Clarity eliminates doubt, reduces procrastination, and builds resilience. When you know where you're going, obstacles don't stop you, they become part of the journey. Many people feel lost not because they lack motivation, but because they lack direction. Without a clear destination, even the best roadmap is useless. This is why so many get stuck. They seek inspiration instead of defining their path. Clarity is the antidote to uncertainty. It gives confidence, not because you have all the answers, but because you know the right questions to ask. It keeps you moving forward even when times get tough, allowing you to make choices based on purpose rather than fleeting emotions. Those who seem unstoppable aren't superhuman. They simply have clarity. They don't waver in the highs and lows of motivation because they know their why. So what do you truly want in 2025? Not vague ideas like success or happiness, but specific, tangible outcomes. Define it, write it down. Make it so clear there's no room for doubt. Once you achieve clarity, decisions become easier, actions become more meaningful, and you stop second-guessing yourself. Most importantly, you stop relying on motivation. Clarity itself becomes your driving force. Motivation is unreliable, it comes and goes. But clarity? Clarity is power. It keeps you going when others quit. The real challenge isn't finding more motivation, it's getting clear on what you want and why it matters. With that, you don't need motivation. You have something far stronger. Every year we set goals, make big plans, and tell ourselves things will be different. Yet, despite the initial determination, most people fall back into old habits. Why? Because they rely on willpower. Willpower, no matter how strong, is temporary. When life gets stressful or exhausting, it fades. Without a system in place to support us, we default to what's familiar and easy. We don't rise to the level of our goals. We fall to the level of our systems. The difference between dreamers and achievers is not motivation, but structure. The most successful people don't leave progress to chance. They build systems that remove friction and make success inevitable. Take elite athletes. Serena Williams doesn't wake up each day wondering if she feels like practicing. She has a schedule, a team, and a framework that ensures she trains regardless of mood. Her success isn't driven by willpower, it's built on a system. We admire highly disciplined people, assuming they have something we don't, but in reality, they've simply engineered their environment for success, and we can do the same. If you want to eat healthier, don't rely on resisting junk food. Remove temptation, prep meals in advance, and make nutritious choices the easy option. If you want to work out regularly, don't wait for the right moment, set a schedule and prepare in advance. If you want to read more, don't leave it to chance. Place books where you'll see them daily. Success isn't about pushing harder, it's about removing obstacles. It's about designing a system so foolproof that success becomes the default path. People don't fail because they lack discipline. They fail because they don't build a system that supports them when discipline falters. Businesses that thrive don't rely on employees being motivated every day. They implement systems, workflows, and accountability structures to ensure excellence. The same principle applies to our personal lives. If you depend on willpower, you set yourself up for failure. But if you design effective systems, success becomes inevitable. The best part, once a system is in place, success requires less effort. It becomes automatic. Habits solidify. Achievements become a byproduct of the process rather than a daily struggle. Instead of asking, how can I try harder? Ask, how can I make this easier? The people who achieve greatness aren't the ones who fight through exhaustion every day. They build machines that keep moving forward even when motivation fades. We often hear that success comes from small, consistent improvements, yet deep down, many of us crave grand, immediate transformations. Society glorifies overnight success stories, making us believe that change must be dramatic. But in reality, real lasting success isn't an explosion, it's an evolution. The 1% rule proves this. Small, incremental progress compounds into massive results over time. Take the British cycling team. After years of mediocrity, they adopted the philosophy of marginal gains. Improving every element of cycling by just 1%, they optimized sleep, nutrition, and aerodynamics in tiny ways that individually seemed trivial. But together, these small gains led them to dominate the Olympics and the Tour de France within 5 years. Now, think about your own life. Instead of chasing massive, overnight transformations, what if you committed to tiny, consistent improvements? What if, instead of trying to get rich quickly, you focused on improving money management by 1% each day? What if, instead of aiming for a drastic body transformation, you committed to one small fitness habit at a time? Most people don't fail due to a lack of talent, ambition, or intelligence. They fail because they quit too soon. They expect immediate results, and when they don't see them, they give up. But when you shift your mindset to embrace small, daily wins, the pressure disappears. You stop demanding perfection and start focusing on progress. The key to success isn't a single breakthrough moment. It's the daily commitment to getting just a little bit better. Small efforts repeated consistently lead to extraordinary outcomes. Choose one area of your life where you want to improve, just one. Instead of setting an overwhelming goal, commit to improving by just 1% each day. If it's your finances, start by tracking your spending. If it's your health, drink an extra glass of water daily. If it's your relationships, send a thoughtful message to someone you care about. These small changes may seem insignificant at first, but over time they build momentum. One healthy meal leads to another, one act of kindness becomes a habit, and moments of discipline turn into a lifestyle. Eventually, you'll look back and realize that what once seemed difficult now feels effortless. The key is consistency, not intensity. Anyone can push themselves to exhaustion in a single workout, but real results come from showing up consistently, even when motivation is low. The most successful people in any area of life aren't superhuman. They simply understand that progress happens through steady, deliberate effort. Success isn't about one big breakthrough. It's about taking small, consistent steps every day. You have a choice. Chase quick fixes or commit to daily improvements. If you focus on just 1% progress each day, you'll achieve more than you ever imagined. Your environment influences you more than willpower alone. We like to believe we control our fate through discipline, but the people around us shape our mindset, habits, and success far more than we realize. If you're constantly surrounded by negativity, doubt, and excuses, you'll start adopting those perspectives. But if you immerse yourself in an environment filled with driven, positive individuals, your own thinking shifts. You'll believe in greater possibilities, take bigger actions, and push past limitations. Studies confirm that our habits, behaviors, and even financial and physical health are heavily influenced by the people closest to us. That's why choosing your inner circle is one of the most important decisions you'll ever make. Think about the 5 people you spend the most time with. Do they inspire you, challenge you, encourage growth? If not, it's time to rethink your environment. This doesn't mean cutting people off coldly. It means intentionally surrounding yourself with those who elevate you. Growth-oriented individuals don't just improve themselves, they uplift those around them. Look at highly successful people and you'll see they carefully choose mentors, advisors, and friends who push them to think bigger and act bolder. So, how do you apply this? Start by evaluating your social circle. Do your conversations center on growth, ideas, and solutions, or gossip, complaints, and excuses? Energy is contagious. Make sure you're catching the right kind. Seek out people who embody the future you want. If you want to be fit, spend time with those who prioritize health. If financial freedom is your goal, engage with disciplined and strategic individuals. If you're building a career, learn from mentors who've been there. This isn't about pretending to be someone you're not. It's about putting yourself in environments that nurture your best self. Growth can be uncomfortable at first, but stepping into new spaces and challenging yourself is necessary for transformation. A difficult but crucial part of this process is recognizing when certain relationships hold you back. Some people act as anchors, keeping you stuck, while others are wings, helping you rise. It's up to you to identify the difference. When you become intentional about your inner circle, you'll notice a shift. You'll start thinking bigger, taking bolder actions, and becoming the person you were meant to be. You don't just achieve goals, you become the kind of person who naturally reaches them. Our world often focuses on outcomes, money, success, status. But real transformation happens during the journey, in the daily habits that shape who we are. The people who consistently accomplish great things don't fixate on the finish line. They focus on becoming the person who can get there effortlessly. Instead of asking, how do I get what I want? Ask, who do I need to become to attract and sustain what I want? If you seek financial success, don't just chase money. Become someone who understands and manages wealth wisely. If you want better health, shift your mindset to prioritize well-being, not just short-term results. Every small decision is a vote for the person you're becoming. Waking up early to work on a skill is a vote for discipline. Choosing growth over distractions is a vote for wisdom. Change isn't about sheer willpower, it's about reshaping your identity. Your external results always reflect your internal self-perception. If you see yourself as someone who struggles with discipline, you'll sabotage your progress. But if you shift your identity to someone who follows through, everything changes. The most inspiring people don't just act successful, they believe they are the kind of person who succeeds. They don't wait for permission or confidence, they take action, knowing confidence is built through action. Many people delay their dreams, waiting to feel ready. But readiness is a myth. The people who accomplish extraordinary things don't wait for confidence, they build it through consistent action. Courage isn't something you think about. It's something you develop by facing fear repeatedly until it no longer holds power over you. Imagine it's the end of 2025 and you've already achieved your biggest goals. How do you think? How do you act? What kind of decisions do you make? The secret to success is to start embodying that version of yourself now. Not someday, not when conditions are perfect, but today. Goals alone won't get you there. Shifting your identity will. If you want to be an entrepreneur but still think like an employee, you'll struggle. If you want a loving relationship but maintain self-sabotaging habits, you'll face frustration. If you want to be fit but identify as someone who hates exercise, your mindset must align with your goals for success to be sustainable. Discipline isn't about forcing yourself to do things you hate. It's about becoming the kind of person who naturally does what's necessary. When you identify as an athlete, training becomes second nature. When you see yourself as a successful business owner, making strategic moves feels natural. When you embrace lifelong learning, seeking knowledge becomes effortless. Whenever you feel stuck or progress seems slow, don't just push harder, shift your identity. If achieving success feels impossible, it's likely because you're still operating from an outdated self-image. The moment you truly decide to be the kind of person who reaches your goals, everything aligns. Your actions, decisions, and priorities all move in sync. So stop chasing goals and start becoming the person who effortlessly achieves them. Focus less on what you want to have and more on who you need to be. Once you embody that version of yourself, results will follow naturally. Every choice, action, and decision is a vote for your future. The power to transform your life is already within you. You just need to claim it. 2025 won't be your best year because of luck. It will be your best year because you choose to make it so. Get clear on your goals, build systems for success, and focus on consistent improvement. Surround yourself with people who push you higher. Most importantly, become the person who deserves the success you desire. You don't need more time, money, or motivation. You just need a new approach to your future. I've given you the blueprint. Now, give yourself the next year to make 2025 the year that changes everything. Let's make it happen.